how to set a trailing stop loss using Robinhood Legend or any other platform where you are day trading option contracts. All right. So welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Dr. B. I'm going to show you today how I am trailing this stop loss in a position that I'm currently in, up on almost 60+%. So I'm holding one contract left in this position, and I'm going to show you how I trail this stop. Now, what is a trailing stop loss? A trailing stop loss is that once you're in significant profit on your contracts, as you can see here, I'm up about 57, 60% on this last runner or last one contract that I'm in. So I think there's more in this looking at the chart. So there's more room to go to the downside. I'm in a put, okay? So with that being said, do I want to take this out just yet? Not necessarily. So I want to leave my winners in as long as possible. So I want to trail and protect more profits. Okay. I want to move that stop loss in. So I'm going to show you a visual what it looks like. Okay. If I entered here, okay, if I entered there, and that is at 211. Okay. The failure of 211. I saw that candle on a 15-minute failure of 211. I entered right there. Okay. So I'm up as this is coming down. Okay. As it's coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down. Now I'm watching the trade to make sure that it is, taking out some of these levels. I was watching this area very, very, tightly, because that could have easily bounced and went back higher. This is that VWAP and 9 EMA I was talking about, right? If you watch that video, go check out that one. It's starting to pick up some traction, so I appreciate the support on there. You see this 9 EMA and VWAP, it failed back under the 9, failed back underneath VWAP, and we have a gap coming in, okay? So I personally think that NVIDIA can come down to this 205, 204 support zone, because there's really no support in this area, all right? So with that being said, as I'm in profit, right, I start getting interested in going ahead and trimming some contracts, which I did, and trailing my stop loss. So that means I do not want NVIDIA to come all the way back up here. So I'm moving this stop loss, and that's how it kind of looks. Okay. So as it continues in profit, okay, I'm moving that stop loss. And really, I don't want it to get back above 208.77. All right. So doesn't look like it's going to be doing that at this time. It looks like it's headed right towards that gap fill, which is absolutely beautiful. We top ticked this. You can see my average cost, which was at 191. Contracts are at 320. Okay. So 191, contracts are at 320. All right. So what I want to show you here is this trailing stop loss here. Okay. So I want to set stop. If you're in Robinhood Legend, if you're in your phone, okay, you can go to your position. Okay. You want to go to your position. All right. You see right there? I know it's a little blocking right there. So you see that position right there at the top? You want to go to your position there. You want to click on it. Okay. You want to hit trade, sell, and then at the very, very top, okay, very, very top right, you want to hit that, and you want to hit stop market order, okay? Stop market order, okay? Sorry if it's switched around, I apologize, but stop market order. When you hit that, you hit continue, okay? And then it will allow you to set your stop price, okay? So I just want to show you on the phone, because I'm going to switch back to here, but I'm going to show you on the phone because a lot of folks use their phone. So then once you get confused on the Robinhood Legend platform as I'm using this, and you may be on your phone. So same thing. Now, my average cost is $191. All right. So for me to lock in $100 here on this runner and be okay with that, I will go to setting my stop price, set stop, setting my stop price at 291. And sometimes I like to give it a little bit more room. So 292. Okay. And hit sell put. Okay. And that puts the order in. Okay. That puts the order in. You see that? So if it comes all the way back up, you see the average cost right here is at $300 or 3.00. If it comes all the way back up, okay, all the way back up, which I wish it would have filled the gap today. I wish it would have come down here, but this is an amazing move in my opinion. All right. If it comes all the way back up to my average cost that I set, it will take me out of the trade. Okay. So the more you get in profit, the more you want to lock in. I do not want this runner to go all the way back up here. Now, some traders are okay with that. But if I'm up 50, 60, 70% on my runners, I want to start trailing my stop loss to make sure that I lock in those gains, lock in those profits, but also give the trade room to run where I think it is here. Okay. Because you don't know what's going to happen overnight, right? So NVIDIA yesterday looked like, or excuse me, on Friday, looked like it wanted to take out 201 and come back to that 195. But if you were in puts, right? And some people, if you know why potentially you may be in puts. If you're in puts on NVIDIA and it gaps up and goes higher, then you're SOL. So you want to always set your stop loss if you're in profit to make sure that you protect those gains. So just wanted to show you that. Let me see. Yep. Knocked me out. Knocked me out. So there we go. You saw it here live, a trailing stop loss. Now, some of you may be like, Brian, it's Monday, man, that you're recording this. Why wouldn't you just leave this in? I'm a day trader. I also swing trade. I also do long-term investing, but I want to make sure I like to stay clean for the next day. That's just me. But this is an A+. I should have not, in my opinion, set my stop loss that tight. And I tell my community that all the time, but you do not need to catch the whole move. It's always great too. But I personally think NVIDIA, if you want to take this trade for yourself, you're more than welcome, can come all the way down back to 200 and it would look something like this by the end of the week. Okay. So that is okay. I'm okay with that. Take the trade, take the win for a Monday to start off November, and we'll go from there. But there's pretty much no volume in the middle of this, right? Below 207.50, 208, and you've got all the way back down into 203. So just want to show you that. Thank you all so much for watching, tapping in. Make sure you share this video, like this video, subscribe to the channel. Also hit those notifications because we're putting out more teaching videos as well as Stock Sermon Sundays, our market analysis. And if you want to join Leverage University, where we're talking about this, where I actually called out this trade in our trade ideas today, right here. Okay. Look at that entry. Continue to keep an eye on resistance with gaps below, watching to see how we react tomorrow for this potential setup down. Okay. So I was watching that. And then I said, look at this engulfing candle, and we're all the way down here. So I entered right there, like I told you, average cost 191, and I'm probably going to regret it because, as always, it makes the full move. And there you go. But what can you do? Green is green. Thank you so much. Peace, love, and blessings to you. Have a great week. Have a great November. And thank you all so much. If I can help you anyway, shoot me a DM on our Instagram, as well as comment down below if you enjoyed this video. Peace, love, and blessings. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.